Hello everybody, this is Omega Zero and welcome to the Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown Let's Play. This is my first Let's Play. This is a Xbox One game currently being played on the Xbox Series X. For a bit of context, we will be skipping briefings, cutscenes, and debriefings because this is being filmed using the Xbox's screen capture, which only allows me to record 10 minutes at a time. So, to make it a little easier for myself, we will be skipping that. Anyways, I hope you enjoy. This is Episode 1, Charged Assault. See, I can never get tired of this music. It's just awesome. So, in this mission, we're going to be going with the Su-35S Super Flanker. Personally, my favorite aircraft in the whole game. It's got long-range anti-air rockets, 6 AAMs, and anti-ship missiles. We're going to be going with the 6 AAMs for this playthrough. I'm currently wearing the second skin, the Eruja skin, and the Belkin emblem, because, you know, Belka did nothing wrong. So like I said, we're going to be skipping cutscenes. I like to do that every time I play this part of the game. I like to do the whole flat test. And there's a shot of the cockpit there. These graphics are just wow. Especially on the Series X. Like, the Unreal 4 engine. You can tell Bandai and Namco and Project Aces, they did the best they could. And there's a little takeoff flare there, because, you know, I'm just a badass like that. And it'd be right about here that I found out I was going the wrong way. And it'd be right about now you realize that I recorded this commentary in post. So, like most basic Ace Combat missions, they don't generally throw a lot at you. I think the most unique one I could think of off the top of my head was the first mission in AC5. We're not going to talk about it because, you know, it has nothing to do with this game at the moment. But generally, yeah, they'll just throw bombers and a couple of fighters at you. They're, you know, just showing off the graphics. That plane there was a Tu-95 Bear, a Soviet-era heavy bomber. Intercontinental bomber, actually, and considered one of the loudest prop engine planes on the planet. So, yeah, as you can see, nothing too fancy, you know, very simple. The AI, even though I'm playing on hard mode, they're not always the smartest, but when they want to, oh my god, can they kick your ass. I think there's a meme going around the community that they call this Missile Combat 7 because every 5 seconds you're just hearing beep, 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 and you're flying like a cracked out ballerina. So yeah, I did use my special weapon a lot. I know people don't generally like that because of missile spam, especially in multiplayer. Holy crap! Even though the community in multiplayer is small, like, Lord forbid you use the railgun once, someone's breathing down your neck. But yeah, this mission's never really that difficult. At least I never found it difficult. To me, the game in general really isn't that hard. I've beaten this on every difficulty. I've got all the DLC, most of the unlocks. Some of them are harder to get than others. For example, I think the F-104C, the pre-order plane, because I pre-ordered this, the second skin for that, you have to beat the game in under 4 hours, or was that the X-02? I can't remember off the top of my head, but I've never been able to speedrun this. I don't know why, I just get burnt out. Like, five jobs in. 5 missions in, excuse me. I can't talk. 5 missions in, I get fatigued. And I just put it down. So, I am not speedrun material. If my commentary seems a little shoddy, it's because this is my first Let's Play. And I'm not a gaming YouTuber at heart. I'm a voice worker. I say voice worker because I'm not a voice actor. You know, no one's hired me for real jobs. Real shame for that. But, yeah, you know, to me, this game never posed too much of a challenge. It did pose a lot of variety, though, you know, even though they cut the bombers and the helicopters from Assault Horizon, which I think that game gets a lot of needless hate, even though, yeah, it was different, but you know what? If they stuck to the formula, that would yeah, keep a lot of people happy, but it would also upset a lot of people because it was nothing new, you know? And honestly, if I had my way, we would have the helicopters and bombers, but no DFM. We would still, have the choppers and bomber missions, because I actually liked those. It was just DFM that I found a little bit annoying. Of course, that opinion seems to be unanimous with the Ace Combat community. Because let's face it, we don't talk about Assault Horizon very much. So yeah, like I said, this is my first Let's Play. Can you believe it? I know I sure as hell can't. This game is said to be a sequel to Ace Combat 5, which if you haven't played, I highly recommend, as well as 0. I have that and 5 in my little stack of PS2 games I got going. I have to get a hold of 4 again. See, I used to have those games as a kid, and my dumbass just left them lying around because I was like 8, 10 years old at the time. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but if any Canadians are watching, are you familiar with the shop, Future Shop? That's actually where I got my first Ace Combat game, number 5. I was like 7 years old. I had no idea what it was. I had never seen it before, never heard of it. I just bought it on a whim, and I haven't looked back since. So, yeah, my plan is to give you guys the whole campaign, plus the special missions, and I'll be changing aircraft frequently. One thing, if you are new to this series and you choose to play number 7 as your first game, Big Smoke. If you do choose to play Skies Unknown as your first game, pay attention to the briefings. You will learn the hard way if you don't, because if you bring the wrong plane to the job, you're gonna have to restart, and it's kind of annoying. So it's because some missions at one point might be an air battle, then it completely flips to a ground battle, or the other way around, and you kind of have to think ahead. So your aircraft choice and paying attention, that does matter. A lot of people don't really realize that because, in other games maybe it wasn't as prominent because, in Ace Combat 4, most aircraft from my memory felt pretty much the same. I know certain aircraft like the Su-47 and the F-4 Phantom were a little heavier because, they were so much bigger, and the A-10 was certainly slower, but generally in the older games you could technically beat the game with any plane, because to me 4 wasn't really that hard. The only mission I had to struggle with was a Safe Return. Ugh, if anybody remembers that, fucking hell. Yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, because this is actually new to me. This is a new experience. Man, them graphics, holy crap. So yeah, this is a new experience. I've never done this before. A friend suggested it. Like I said, we're also going to be skipping replays. I don't know why I listened to part of the debriefing when this happened, but I did. So I kind of broke the promise there, didn't I? So yeah, you can see your little arrow there being all weird. Some say the acting is a little cheesy, and I agree. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I will make sure to be uploading more Ace Combat 7 and Ace Combat content. I will be playing other games as well, hopefully in the future, if this does well. If not, that's alright. Anyways, you guys have a nice day. Fuck.